Do not let us have a chance to do anything to better ourselves. We're straight white men. We're scums.
All right, last story.
Rummy, what are you? Scumbag.
Straight white cum.
What?
Straight white scum.
What?
Straight white scum. I have a lisp.
Woo! The Bubba the Love Sponge Show's best of the week.
Taxi driver.
He is out of jail and at it again. The San Francisco man, infamous for
This guy. You want to talk about Johnny Douchebag? This guy got in a wreck. Well, I'll let them tell the story.
Videos as he rides in the back of his Tesla with no one behind the wheel. Well, he did it again in a brand new red Tesla shortly after getting out of jail. Good evening, everyone. I'm Heather Holmes in tonight for Julie.
Hey, Heather Holmes. Where is John, your dad?
Frank.
And I'm Frank Somerville. He has just spent time
Hey, Frank. I gotta go.
in Santa Rita jail for reckless driving after videos showed him sitting in the back seat of his car as it was cruising along Bay Area freeways. Now he says it doesn't matter if you take away his car or his license. He says he's going to continue to push the boundaries. KTVU's Jesse Gary is here now. Jesse, you talked to him yesterday.
Jesse's going to break it down for us. I like Jesse. Look at Jesse. Jesse looks cool as hell.
And again today, what's he telling you now?
Well, pretty much what you said, Frank. We met Sharma here in the city, not far from his mother's high-rise apartment. Figured he's going to be coming by vehicle, probably a Tesla, because he is in love with the brand. Okay, here's the surprise. About 18 hours after being released from jail on 2 counts of reckless driving and disobeying a police officer, he's doing the same thing. They got him put in jail and his first Tesla confiscated.
I guess he didn't
just buy this?
Yeah.
You just bought a new Tesla?
Yeah.
And you're doing the same thing again?
Yeah, I'm rich. I'm very rich.
Param Sharma.
I'm rich as F.
They said his mom.
I'm very rich.
They said he lives with his mom.
He's got a Louis Vuitton scarf. He says, and Blitz, the other Tesla didn't crash. They confiscated it, so it didn't crash.
No, I know.
Because I think it's is it technically illegal? You cannot let the Tesla drive.
Well, you can, but you have to be sitting in the driver's seat.
Right. Okay. And you're supposed to touch the wheel every certain something.
Is either committed to the cause of self-driving vehicles or soon to cause a catastrophe. On the first day of freedom from Santa Rita jail,
who are this guy? What types of parents would allow this?
25-year-old went to a Tesla dealership and bought a new car. And by afternoon, he was demonstrating how quickly he can move from behind the wheel to literal backseat driver.
Oh, what's up, bro?
You really like that? You really like it back there?
Yeah, so I feel safer back here than I do up there.
California law doesn't agree and stipulates cars with autopilot assist must have a person behind the wheel while driving. Experts say relying totally on tech can be.
He's throwing the double deuces up while he's driving down. I mean,
it's kind of funny.
They're going to probably get him again, aren't they?
Of course.
There are 2,500 people that die or get seriously injured every year in the Bay Area on our roads. And it's just the height of irresponsibility.
Tesla is still developing level 5 fully autonomous vehicles. There have been several high-profile fatal accidents involving its self-driving mode, including one in Mountain View in 2018. The CHP arrested Sharma Monday after cell phone video surfaced of him backseat driving on Interstate 80.
Any instance where people were breaking the laws, that it might lead to actually injuring all the law-abiding citizens on our roadways.
Legal experts say a judge could impose strict penalties for continued bad behavior.
What I think you'll see is his first court date, the judge give him a very stern warning and say, you are not to drive unless you're in the driver's seat of your vehicle. And if you do, we're going to put you back in jail.
I mean, I'll just get a new Tesla every time. I have unlimited money to blow on Teslas. Like, if you take my Tesla away, I will get another Tesla.
Man,
Sharma's next court date.
Doesn't that just make you want to smack this guy in the mouth?
Of course. He's a social media influencer.
Mm-hmm. Well, there you go. He's just a troll for a living.
He's worth $6 million.
July the 6th, he says he's going to plead not guilty as he believes he is on the cutting edge of a trend that will take hold in 2022. Attorney Stephen Clark says the CHP could ask the DMV to review if Sharma should be able to keep.
I mean, I'm thinking, Dan, they could probably take his license. Like, listen, you want to be Johnny being a dickhead, then we will, just take your license.
You'd think they'd take his license before his car. I'm surprised they were able to take his car.
And I got to think that they really can't keep his car, can they?
No, it's not a drug deal or anything like that. He didn't hurt
His driver's
anybody.
license.
Hold
We're
on.
live in San Francisco this evening. Jesse Gary, KTVU, Fox 2 News. We'll head back to you.
Yeah, Jesse, he's saying you can't take away his Tesla. He'll just get another one, but you can take away his freedom. Based on the video that you shot today of him essentially breaking the law, driving while he was in the back seat of that Tesla.
Grandpa's going to break it down for us now. Thanks, Pops.
He needs another drink.
Couldn't officers rearrest him today?
They most definitely could rearrest him if they see him and catch him doing that.
Hey, Blitz, I think they should get into a chase and give him the pit maneuver, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
Frank, and I went over this with him several times
I
about the potential for danger.
If you're in the back seat and a cop's behind you and is trying to pull you over, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the Tesla doesn't know that. I don't think the Tesla just knows.
The Tesla knows you're not in the front seat, and usually they have to do a little something to make that
Touch the
Tesla
wheel.
think it's got someone there.
Oh,
Sometimes
yeah.
they put like a little weight on the wheel so it feels like it's got a little
Or weight in
counter
the
steering.
seat.
Yeah, because if not, it'll say, "Well, there's no one in the seat. There's no one holding on to the wheel. I need to shut down."
On my tractor that I got that I leased from the track, it has a seat switch on it so that if you ever stand up or something, it turns the motor off
or get ejected.
Yeah. Or it's made for like if you'd hit something and you'd fall off your tractor,
right.
The tractor shuts off so it doesn't run over you.
Like a jet ski. It's like a kill switch.
Exactly, but it's in heavy machinery. It's in the seat.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And he does
a lot of lawnmowers, like zero-turn lawnmowers.
Oh yeah, most riders have that.
Yeah, most rider lawnmowers, especially zero-turn.
They have that too?
Yeah, they do.
Makes sense.
doesn't believe there is a real threat there, and to be fair, there are a lot of accidents on the road involving humans, not necessarily autopilot, but still, if something goes wrong, he's in the...
Now, Dan, somebody told me that was like in the auto accident industry like you are, that if we all went autopilot, that there would be no wrecks.
If we all did.
If we all did and the software worked perfectly. But it doesn't, and we don't.
And there'll always be auto wrecks.
Yeah.
That's why
and plus,
you can call
the other thing
Diaco
is,
law, right?
The other thing is that
aren't you guys specialize in auto wrecks?
We do a lot of auto wrecks.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. The thing is that what those automated driving technology doesn't always take into account is acute road conditions, and so it may be a beautiful 95-degree day with just a couple puffy clouds, but if some guy just sprinkled his yard and there's a bunch of water on the street that wasn't there an hour ago, hadn't rained in 3 weeks, and all of a sudden that little patch of cement is very greasy, and you try to stop there the way the car would normally think to stop there, you're not going to stop correctly. And so a lot of times when you have these accidents during autonomous driving, it's because the traction is not as predicted. And so you think that you're going to be on a road that's just like a piece of paper. But as you know, Bubba, traction is very dependent on temperature,
I'm always scratching for traction on the dirt track.
Right, exactly. Traction is very elusive sometimes.
Back seat, and you know how that can spiral out of control. The only thing that really, I think, touched him or reached him possibly is he was kind of concerned what Julie Hayner would think. So maybe
who's Julie Hayner?
No clue.
I tried to talk sense to him. Maybe Julie can help out, but other than that, he's pretty.
Is Julie one of the fellow?
I think it's the guy.
Channel 2 bitches.
I'm looking it up.
The news lady.
Isn't it the news lady that's next to Frank or whatever?
Committed to continuing.
And I feel.
And what I'm saying now is this reporter trying to shoot a little high spot for Julia? You know what I'm saying?
Like by mid-2022, the backseat. You feel you thought backseat.
San Francisco man infamous for posting videos as he rides in the back of his Tesla with no one behind the wheel. Well, he did it again in a brand new red Tesla, shortly after getting out of jail. Good evening, everyone. I'm Heather Holmes in tonight for
Oh,
Julie.
yeah, that was Heather
No,
Holmes.
it's different.
Oh,
chick.
she's in for Julia Giner.
And I'm Frank Somerville.
Hold on.
In tonight for Julie.
And I'm Frank Somerville.
Oh, now, so is this reporter trying to put Julie do a little mini
probably
high spot
this,
deal?
He probably reported this before he knew that Julie wasn't there.
Oh.
Because he's got a thing for, he's going to impress her by driving without driving.
They're trying to do
so his Instagram is gold collar lavish, and he's a douche. Like every post is about how his parents have money and you're poor and you can't afford what he has.
With the guy, the
troll.
Send me that guy.
I sent you Julie's Instagram if you want to look at it.
Yeah, I saw that. That's pretty good. This is who.
Are you allowed to drive barefoot in California?
I don't know. Can you drive barefoot in Florida?
Yes, but you can't in Jersey.
I said I drive barefoot all the time.
Yeah.
Every state's got its own rules on barefoot.
Is this guy right here, Blitz? He only has 17,500 YouTube guy.
Well, he had like 3 or 4 videos that got like 700, 600,000 people.
Yeah, and his Instagram's not popular either.
But he calls himself a social media influencer.
Mm-hmm. Well, I do too. So, and I'm not very popular.
He's a douchebag with a capital D.
And so am I.
No, you're not, Bubba.
We have a lot in common. Yeah, this guy does. He has 9,600 followers on Insta, and
his parents are rich, is what it is.
Yeah, that's exactly
oil
the problem.
money.
That's
they said no. There's articles trying to find out what his parents actually do.
I hope they find out, and then we can boycott that business. I'm not all about doing that, but this is probably one that I would do. If I can find out what business his parents are in, I'm going to start the trolling myself.
Exxon.
Blitz, I'm going to my crypto, right? Oh my God.
It's bad. It's bad.
Are people freaking? Blitz, now, you know what? Now,
Wow.
Blitz, you want to hear this?
34.
Oh
right
my
now,
God.
right now, if I sell,
every time
I break even.
Every time I refresh, my balance goes down by like the hundreds.
Oh, guess what? I just went from making money on crypto to now losing.
Bitcoin's at 34.
I got it at 33.3 right now.
It's 33.26, 210.
33. Oh my God.
You're at 34.
Yeah, I'm on live.
Oh.
Me too. Hi, this is the Bubba the Love Sponge Show, and this is we're going to go ahead and tell you how much we've lost on crypto today show.
Yeah.
32.
I'm not
32.9 now.
I'm not saying how much I lost because I will.
Oh, this is hitting 31 here shortly.
Where are you, Lummy?
I'm at 32.4.
No, I mean
what app are you using?
Now, Blitz, what causes something like this? Just a mad freak out?
I wish I knew. I wish I would have sold yesterday. I would have. Oh my God.
You're Johnny. I wish. You know what? I want you.
Everybody is.
I mean,
everyone is.
I know, but oh my God,
But
you get so freaked
you don't know.
out about it.
It's gambling, so you have to keep that in mind. You have no idea what's going to happen. You think you know, but you don't know.
I might lose it all. I might lose it all today. Now what? Now Blitz, why is everybody jumping off Bitcoin so much?
It's everything. It's every crypto right now. Everything is tanking right now.
Is there something that's coming down on the Fed that's going to outlaw crypto or something?
My Tezos has gone down 40%.
But is it something? Is it something that's coming? Is there going to be a federal or a global mandate that?
I don't know.
Well, I'm asking you.
I don't know.
China.
If I would have known, I would have sold.
If China is starting to come out last night and say that, I mean, everyone listens to China now, and they're not accepting crypto, and they're banning all financial institutions.
Oh, so this is China.
A lot of it, yeah, because they want to buy.
Yeah. Okay.
Then they control it, and they're coming out with their own coin.
So if they want to buy, then doesn't that mean that the market will go up? Everyone's freaking out.
Eventually, it will.
Yeah. So what?
I mean, like Blitz. Okay. Eventually.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
turn around.
regardless of how bad it gets today, eventually, I mean, Bitcoin isn't going to go down
literally, Bubba, every time I refresh.
I understand. I put my phone down. Thanks. But what I'm saying is Bitcoin's not going to go to zero, is it?
Could. Remember back in 2009 when Bank of America went down to 238 and all the stocks crashed? Well, Bank of America finally got to $40 where it was back in 2005, 2006.
I know, but they went to $2.38. They didn't go to zero.
Because they stopped the market and then they had bailouts. Otherwise, they would have, and it's the largest bank in the world, and they can't let that fail. So they stopped trading on that day.
I gotta stop looking.
They're not going to stop trading on Bitcoin.
Nope, they can't.
Yeah, but they can close the stock market down. They can't let the banks fail, which is what they did back then.
But see,
the banks are loving this, by the way.
But Bitcoin is not.
They can let it fail.
Yeah, I mean, will it? I mean, Blitz, do you think that there's a chance Bitcoin could fail?
There's a chance. I don't see it happening, but there's a chance.
That it could go to zero, and it's like, okay, you know.
You got to think Bitcoin's probably, realistically, it's probably worth a few grand a piece. I mean, it's probably what it's worth.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's not worth the $62,000 that I paid for.
Definitely not.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, Wall Street should be up today. Bank stocks.
Oh, and the stocks love this too
because they love it. They hate crypto.
They hate crypto.
Yeah,
they hate crypto.
Well, according to the news this morning, everyone's backing banks in America now because for the turnaround.
All right, so everybody's like, "Oh, you know what? Screw Bitcoin." The bottom line is we're going to be American, and we're gonna back American-based banks because it's real.
Yep.
Oh, hold on. Bitcoin's back up
to what?
34.3. 30. It's ticking up
what,
bad. Now it's ticking up.
What app are you using?
I'm using Robinhood right now.
Robinhood gives you like up to date.
So does Upload.
To the minute. Right now, Blitz went back down. 34.1.
It says it went down to 31.9 earlier.
I can tap out right now and have a $229 gain.
I'm afraid to tap out. Is the problem?
Yeah, well, meaning then the next thing you know, it's 46,000 later today, and then you just, and then you got to buy back in at 46.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's what I did last time.
You know what I'm doing? I'll tell you what I'm doing, buddy. I'm
alone.
putting my phone down
there
today,
you go.
and I'm doing a goddamn YouTube live show. Then I'm going to pick up some race car tires.
I think I'm going to buy in. I'm going to buy more.
Yeah, and you know what? When my paycheck posts tonight, which I need desperately, I'm going to take $300 or $400. And buy some Ethereum.
There you go.
And some, what's that other one? That's
Cardano.
A Cardano.
Cardano.
And a little Bitcoin. And and you know what I do?
And buy an XRP.
And then when I have a little extra in my account, but it's like, $8.10, then I just Dogecoin. I just buy Dogecoin.
Okay.
As my scrapper. Those are my four. Doge, Bitcoin.
I bought some of that Shiba Inu, whatever.
Who?
I bought 28 million of those the other day.
Shiba Inu?
It's like 0.000001.
Yeah, it's worth like nothing, but if it goes up like a little bit,
what if it went to $1? You have $28.
I'd have $28 million.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not going to happen, but
this is legal gambling is all it is.
It is. It's gambling, so
it really is.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda. You don't know.
So anyway, go to my Facebook page, which is at the Bubba Army, and you can sign up for a Coinbase account. I get 10, you get 10. This is not an endorsement.
You can lose some money like we are,
and you could lose it all. Or you could be like, listen, I think that crypto, and this is just an ebb and flow of crypto,
and
I think it's a porpoising, if you will, and I think that it's you know what,
Whoa.
crypto's right now under the water, taking trying to find something to eat. Now, Blitz, they're going to come back up and take a breath here in a minute.
Yeah, like those manatees I saw at the beach the other day.
So don't worry about it. Also, you can go to my Facebook page and see the better times of when I was married to my lovely wife and Hogan and Bischoff. And how could Eric Bischoff say the things he says about me when were you a friend then and you're not one now? Money changes people now, don't they? For the good and the bad. What's crypto right now, Blitz?
I put my phone down.
Yeah, please. Please put your phone down. It's the only way we're going to be able to get through this show is if we put our phones down. I'm sure there's a bunch of people trying to get a hold of him right now.
We're sorry.
He's one of only like 3 numbers I have memorized. Him, Tom Bean, and my own. I don't even know Tyler's number.
Hello.
Hey, is everything okay? We're live.
Everything's good. Why?
We're live on the radio.
No, it's not good, Kevin.
Live in the air, don't cups.
No, everything's not good, Kevin.
We're ready to cut bait.
Kevin is the voice of reason and calm.
Yeah, we need you to step in. You know how many times in life I've made some bad decisions. You've stepped in and helped me out.
Yes.
Sometimes
and then Bubba doesn't listen.
But I'm all ears right now. I'm all riveted. I will complete your marching orders to the T. What do I do? Do I dump and what do I do?
October 19th, 1987.
I don't have that kind of time, Kevin.
Yeah.
Well,
Kevin, I can't time travel back.
Well, listen to me. On that date, a reporter shoved a microphone into Sam Walton's face. That was Black Friday. And said, Mr. Walton, you lost $2 billion. He grabbed the mic and said, son, I didn't lose a dime because I didn't sell anything. So all the people that can't handle this ride, go ahead and sell, lick your wounds. But the folks that understand and believed in cryptocurrency, I wouldn't worry about it. This is how it goes. Man, if you just got into it, I've been living this way for 5 years.
Yeah.
So this is what happens. So what? I mean, you go down a couple $100 or $1,000, and it goes back up. You either believe in it or you don't. I believe in it. I think it's a buying opportunity. I stayed up till 2 in the morning buying last night.
Oh, you should have waited.
I'm waiting till midnight where my payroll check posts, so that I'm going to buy $300 or $400 because that's how I roll.
Well, let me tell you who I'm hot on right now is Cardano. I bought it at 3 cents. I was buying it at $2.30. It's now about 180. There's a lot of talk that it could replace Ethereum.
I hate to tell you, Kevin, it's at 118 right now.
Oh, good. But then Kevin said I'm going to put another $100 grand
on the dip.
That's a great buy. We get that. You know what? That's a buying
Ethereum dropped
opportunity.
below too. That's awesome.
What's that on it?
Ethereum just dropped below too.
Now, is Ethereum in trouble, you think, Kevin?
Everything is in trouble.
I don't.
Right now.
Everything's in trouble right now. But you have to understand, this is how it went before. Go back to 2017 when it all dumped down before. It laid down. I think ultimately it will come back. Now, as I said before, don't put any money into this that you can't lose. However, if you believe in it, you stay the course. And right now, you dollar cost average. So I mean, you don't get out of it. So why would you ever? You do these. Don't do what everybody else is doing. You buy when it's going down. You sell when it's high.
Like you just said, dollar cost. Like you just said, dollar cost average. This is how you bring your average down.
Absolutely. So if you paid too much for Ethereum, now you get your price down. You pay too much for Bitcoin, you can buy right now, and so on. But the answer is, I mean, if you're day trading, this is a problem. If that's how you live, so you can eat, that's a huge problem.
Right.
But if you're doing this as a 3, 5, 10-year investment, which then it does, I say, so what?
All right, well,
it's like Ron Popeil says, set it and forget it.
Here's the deal,
Just
though.
buy some more.
I'm freaking out a little bit, but if I was to lose it all, I can still make my truck payment. Barely, but I can.
Yeah, because your sister pays for it. That's why.
It does help my sister co-sign on the deal, but I'm just saying. Hey, are you having fun fishing, buddy?
Yeah, it's awesome. We're having a great time.
When do you come back to Tampa, Florida?
June 1st.
Okay, bud. And
how them sturgeon doing?
How them sturgeon doing?
The flying sturgeon.
Yeah.
Well, log on to my Instagram, Kevin Hayes on Instagram, or my Facebook page, and you too can follow my life.
And that's right.
And congratulations to your family and your son for getting engaged.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
Now they can live together in their $1 million apartment.
You guys got a picture perfect everything. Your wife's cool. Your kids are cool. You're cool. Man, where's the kink? Where's the kink in your armor?
I don't show you. Listen, everybody has problems. We do too. I don't show you the behind the scenes argument and yelling and gnashing of teeth. But no, it all happens. And listen, the other thing, just like you, no one sees you, and I don't post pictures of me grinding. It's not really kind of sexy to post a picture of me at my office 9 o'clock on a Sunday. No one wants to see that.
With a pile full of papers.
But that's what happens. Exactly. Anybody who's done anything in their life that's worth a darn has worked to get there. There's no such thing as an overnight success in any business.
Yeah,
period.
it's so bad that Coinbase now isn't even connecting.
What?
It keeps saying we're having connection issues. We're looking into it. Try again later.
Great. Well, you know what?
I love Kevin on the phone.
I'm going to buy more.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy more.
This is awesome.
Kevin's pressing the gas, aren't you, Kevin?
Actually, I was trying to buy more. Actually,
we're trying to buy more, but we can't get on we can't get on Coinbase. Son of a bitches.
This is a good thing. This is a great opportunity.
Kevin,
so I have a squirrel egg that I put aside to buy some stuff. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to wait to get a little bit lower, but I'm buying as it goes down.
Tell Frank Chevis' kid we said hi. He's a pimp too.
Yeah, he is. Actually, he's coming in right now.
Tell him I said hi.
All right, guys.
Bye, Kevin.
Jump on the boat.
Bye
Thank
now.
you, Kevin.
Love you.
See, now don't you feel so much better?
No, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Shut up.
You're a dick. I hate you, Blaze. Hold on here. I'm looking at some stuff
I'm actually trying to buy more.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Coinbase Willie. Let me see. Coinbase Willie. seems to be letting me in.
Yeah, I'm good.
If you're even if you're like trying to actually do anything though,
like if I'm trying to buy something,
yeah, try to do something.
I just converted some stuff to Cardano.
Yeah, mine keeps saying this.
Let me see. I'm gonna look at my portfolio. It's terribly down. It's worth nothing. Can I scratch up $25 to buy some Cardanian? What's it called?
Cardano.
Cardano.
It's 112 right now.
Oh, Blitz, I'm trying to connect, and it's giving me the bubbles. It's giving me the bubble guts, saying no connection for you. I'm just trying to buy like $8 worth of Cardano.
Yeah, I tried to buy some, and it gave me that we're having connection issues thing.
Why would you buy $8?
Oh, yeah, we're having, look at this.
Is that what you're saying? We're having connection issues?
We're having connection issues.
Yep, same
I got it.
We're having connection issues. Especially if you want to buy some Cardanios. Hey, man, just go to my Facebook and click on the link where you can put $10 into a Coinbase Willie and get some. Hell, you get more Bitcoin now than you ever could for $10, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, I get 10. Yeah. I think I'm going to retire, buddy.
A lot of us just dread the thought of getting on a scale, but can you imagine having to do that in public?
Listen, they're saying now they're going to make you get on a scale before you fly.
Might as well.
Charge you by the pound.
But
looks like we're not traveling.
But hold on, here's the deal. Isn't that super discriminatory?
I
mean, they can. They stick up for every piece of humanity except fat people. If they would discriminate against you based on your color, that would be bad. If they would discriminate based on your ethnicity or based on your gender.
Here's the problem, Bubba. There's two problems. One, if you have a whole bunch of 400-pounders on the right side of the plane or in the back or the front, they have to distribute the weight right, or otherwise the plane could crash.
Whatever. They're not gonna have a bunch of 400-pounders.
It could become a requirement.
They're gonna do it to charge you more.
Like even remember your plane sometimes. Like me and you could not sit in the back.
I know, but that's a.
No,
that ain't a big jetliner.
I understand that.
Big jetliner.
To board an airplane.
Same concept.
Reporter Gail Levy, live in Lee County. Gail, this sounds very...
People are bigger now.
What's up, Gail?
Public, and for lots of people, embarrassing. Why is it necessary?
What's up, Shorty Shiz with a Z?
Well, simply put, Americans are getting larger.
She's cute as hell, is she not?
Yeah.
She's got some eyes.
And now the CDC is Americans are getting larger, and now the CDC is starting to hike up some of those.
I want to see her maskless. Blitz is already on her Insta.
Well, it's Wink. Wink always hires the hot chicks.
Yeah. I know, but see who this is and get on her Insta, Blitz, which you always do.
Average weights.
Which one is her? What's her name?
Gail Levy.
Gail, this sounds very public.
What's her name?
Gail
Reporter
Levy.
Gail Levy, live in Lee County. Gail, this sounds
Gail Levy, Lummy.
Very public, and for lots of people, embarrassing. Why is it necessary?
Man, I'd be like, woo, I ain't getting on no scale.
Well, simply put, Americans are getting
like the Anna would be like $199 to fly there, and mine would be like $450.
larger, and now the CDC is starting to hike up some of those.
Send me Gail Levy's Insta immediately.
Average weights, because if you're flying, weight matters on a plane, especially those smaller ones. So
never mind.
CDC is hiking those average weights for men to around 190 pounds.
We're saying the average guy's 190. Lummy, did you send that to me?
Yes.
190.
For women,
That's
175.
right.
And with 42% of all adults considered obese, is that hike enough? Well, the Federal Aviation Unit and the federal government, along with airlines, may soon ask you
It's the link on the bottom.
to step on the scale.
I can't see it.
Picture
there it is.
this.
Hold on.
You drop your bag off, weigh it, you go to your gate, and then it's your turn.
All right, hold on. I'm going over to this girl's Instagram. Here we go. Okay.
Wait.
She's the one on the right.
No, I know. I was like, is that her lover or her mom?
Oh, I don't know. That makes kind of a big difference. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
I can't really see her face.
You really can't get a...
She's cute.
Yeah, she is, and she's a little older. And look at those globiest of globes. Oh, I mean, she's got globy. She's got Lisa from JVC type globiness, does she not?
Oh,
looks
Look
like
at
it.
that.
Yellow dress. Hey.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
That does
that's not a
zero.
good- that's not a good pose.
No. Listen, Gail, get that off immediately.
Yeah. Delete.
Ew. That's all right. Oh, I like the hair pulled back with the deep V kicker. Don't you? Yeah. All right, enough of this. Enough of Gail.
She's cute.
She's all right.
Turn to step on the scale.
I think some people are definitely going to be
Hold on.
8, and then it's your turn to step on the scale.
I'd be like, are you kidding me?
I
I mean,
think
they're not going
some
to have
people
like
are
a
definitely
giant
going to
LED screen showing your weight to everybody, though.
offended by it.
I have no problem with it at all, as long as they don't start laughing.
The Federal Aviation Administration said there will be no laughing and no sharing of anyone's weight.
I mean, if it's for safety and safety of passengers.
I mean, Blitz, when you're there and you and I are sitting there waiting for our flight, and they make something, as soon as a big heavy guy goes, we're going to go, woo! I mean,
That guy tilt.
Safety overall, I think that if it's not information that's shared, then.
This girl crying? Sounds like she's.
I and safety overall, I think that if it's not information that's shared, then, I would.
Making corn bloom.
Wouldn't have a problem with it personally.
Well, I do.
But for other people, the problem lies.
Yeah, let's put the fatties on here and see what they're saying.
With who would be weighed. The airlines will pick people at random.
A hard time believing that it's actually going to be random.
They should just weigh everybody.
From the standpoint, where are you going to pick a 110-pound woman to get weighed?
Yeah, look at that guy. He's a 300-pounder all day, and it's not he's fat. He's just a big boy.
Yeah.
He's a big boy.
What's the point of that?
People at random.
First of all, they're not going to do it random. They're just not. They're going to get the fat people.
I mean, that's the
so
whole
they can
point.
get the numbers up, Blitz, so they can start charging more.
I don't think that's as good of a metric. Like if you're really using this information to try to figure out whether it's safe to take off or land, you need to know that number exactly.
For everyone.
One frequent flyer told me, we already give away so much of our personal information. Nothing is sacred.
All your information collected on Facebook and every web.
All right, so add 10 or 15 pounds to the average, okay?
That's what they just did.
Yeah, it's like instead of like making everybody.
But the airline just saying that's not enough. So there is a few airlines that already weigh people.
Really?
Like not in the U.S., but there's some foreign airlines that do.
For real?
Yeah. And some of the smaller ones, like the Silver Airways and stuff, they can.
What if you would say, no, I'm not getting on that?
You don't get on the
then,
flight.
Yeah, then you're driving.
That's a bunch of crap.
Yes.
In full WAP fashion. She's a little bit freaked out on the crypto deal right now.
In a good way.
She doesn't look at it negatively like Blitz K. Blitz is ready to go. Blitz is taking his utility.
I'm actually trying to buy more.
Blitz is taking his utility knife down to the Skyway today and cutting the cargo net off so he can plummet 197 feet to his crypto death.
See you, Blitz.
It's on his 9/11 news at exactly at 9:25.
And this is perfect story to start with because it talks about QAnon, which is a conspiracy theory.
Show the Q. Q's not fine to the day I die. I see the funky shingling lum.
Remember the QAnon shaman, the people called him? He painted his face and he had the horns and everything. He broke into the Capitol building. Remember him?
Yeah.
Well, his attorney had some. His defense from his attorney is pretty interesting.
Oh, you like the music under? You like the little?
Yeah, that helps me focus.
That's kind of like a little security blanket.
Yeah. It says here, QAnon shaman attorney defends.
Maybe eventually we could get like Robin. Would you be like, okay, now N13, and then like you just give me some stupid number, and then I play a soundbite.
Okay.
Yeah. And roll 12, please.
QAnon shaman attorney defends his client and alleged Capitol rioters as short bus people in a wild interview. So most people who are defending the people who rioted are saying that, it wasn't Trump's fault, sort of a thing. Or no, I'm sorry, they're blaming Trump. This guy is blaming the people he's defending. In a kind of wild quote, it says here, Watkins, the Q shaman Jacob Chansley's attorney, said his client had Asperger's syndrome and indicated that Chansley's mental state and the impact of Trump's propaganda efforts would play a role in his case.
I love that.
Hey, Blitz, when we get a news story that just isn't quite, can I give her a...
Wait, it gets a little... The quote is pretty outrageous. It says here, quote, a lot of these defendants, and I'm going to use this colloquial term, perhaps disrespectfully, but they're all effing short bus people. These are people with brain damage. They're effing are. They're on the goddamn spectrum. So he's just basically calling his clients.
My next gen has locked up, Blitz. I was ready to start blasting. See it? Look. Can you see my next gen? It's like giving me my next gen is going right with the way it's going right
Coinbase.
now.
Okay, sorry.
Blitz. I think Coinbase.
No, Bubba, here's the problem. I've been trying to buy, and it's gone up like 10% since I've been trying to buy. It won't let me buy.
Well, my next gen system that runs all my sound effects won't let me start. It's
everything's
acting
locking up.
Yeah, the whole world is in trouble right now.
The whole world's in a free fall.
It's not letting me buy. It says try again on the
It's not letting me, and it keeps going up.
Big boy. And hopefully Blitz, I'm sorry, hopefully Caveman is working on a reset.
I might have to just reboot the whole system.
Reboot it.
All right, you might like the story better.
Okay, perfect.
If you pot down next gen, because I'm going to have to go in and reboot it.
Pot it down. I mean, it was just, Lana, I was like, we got to have the payoff soon. You're like, this guy said that about this, and it gets deeper in a colloquial term that I'm going to use.
I mean, you called them
blah,
short
blah,
bus people.
blah,
I thought it was kind of
blah,
funny.
blah.
All right, okay, didn't
Don't
hit.
get mad at me. Sorry.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
Everybody's a little bit on edge right now because
I get
we
it.
can't buy any goddamn Cardano.
I get it. How about this, though?
We're trying to buy Cardano.
Fox is teasing that Tom Brady is soon to have an unscripted series. Did you know that?
Yeah, I saw that in the prep, and I love it. Can you give me more about
Yeah,
it?
absolutely. The network teased that is working with Super Bowl champion Tom Brady on an unscripted series. Charlie
What's
Collier.
it going to be? Like, what's it going to be? Like the Kardashians? Or
I don't know.
He bought that house in Miami that's all cameraed up, all ready to go, and it's going to be Tom Brady.
Why did he buy a house in Miami?
Because it's all cameraed up for a show. Like how?
But he's a Tampa guy. Why is he going to Miami?
Because they have cooler stuff there, I guess.
Because it's already the house is
They
cameraed
could
up.
have
ready to
hired
go.
Blitz in 2 weekends. He
Yeah.
could have had it cameraed up for $1,500. Please.
It's going to be about his life.
I think it's going to be a bad thing because I think that Tampa wants him to be we want to be
kind of elusive.
Yeah.
Like we don't want to know too much.
No.
We want because we love
want
those.
him. We want him in Tampa,
Yeah,
parading around Tampa places, not going to South Beach.
No, so he doesn't want people.
Miami's trying to steal our Tom Brady.
Well, because Tom Brady doesn't want anyone to know the house he just bought, so he's trying to keep that private while doing a quick reality show.
So you're saying while he's in reality show mode, he's kind of like Hogan Knows Best. He goes to Miami and does it.
Yep, and then comes back to Tampa
And then
for the
lives
rest of
in
the year.
Tampa?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever, Tom.
Yeah, we want him to ourselves.
Yeah, it would. How much that would boost the economy? When you're at this restaurant and that restaurant, and Tom Brady gets his dry cleaning done here, and this is where he gets his teeth cleaned, and this is where he likes to, whatever, whatever. Sorry, Anna, I didn't mean to hijack your deal.
No, it's totally cool.
Take it away.
Demi Lovato is in the news as she comes out as non-binary.
What does that mean?
She doesn't have a gender anymore, Bubba. She was a female, and now she's just a what? She's just a whatever.
I hope I don't get in trouble with anybody.
Here we go.
But I think the rules need to be: you just can't make you can't make a zillion bucks as a female, and then say, "Oh, you know what? I'm not that anymore."
Well, yes, you can apparently.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
Hi, Bubba the Love Sponge is now a woman, and I like women. I'm a lesbian. Can I be a lesbian?
You can be whatever you want, Bubba.
Lummy, wouldn't it be better? Wouldn't it be cool to be like right now if everybody would say, "Hey, I heard you're a lesbian."
Oh,
I
yeah.
am. I'm a lesbian.
It's Pride weekend in Tampa this weekend.
A quote from Demi Lovato. She says, quote, "Over the past year and a half, I've been doing some healing and some reflective work and thought this work I've done."
By the way, whoever reset my next gen, thank you. Very much thank you.
Yep.
And through this work, I've had the revelation that I identify as non-binary. With that said, I'll officially be changing my pronouns to they, them. So you can't call her she, her. It's they, them now. I feel this best represents the fluidity I feel in my gender expression and allows me to feel most authentic and true to the person I both know and am still
Demi
becoming.
Lovato losing a little bit of popularity, so now you come back with this?
She was on Rogan not too long ago. I think she's still pretty big.
Is this like
Listen,
Demi Lovato's back in the news as with a non-binary
Yeah, I think she had a heroin overdose in
she just got
2019 and then a relapse, Willie.
She came out against this yogurt shop because it was a fat-free yogurt shop, and she was saying how hard it is for her because she had an eating disorder and all this stuff.
Wait,
that was weird. That was like a month ago.
Wait, what?
That's why, and a lot of people were hating on her for killing a small business and just attacking them.
Why? What do you mean? Why was it fat-free?
Because she has an eating disorder, and when she goes in there, she just wants to eat so much of it, so she says it's bad. Then she wanted to kind of shut it down.
Well, that's not cool.
Exactly. That's why a lot of people.
But that's any place where they sell food.
Yeah, I know, but you know how everybody would be like, "Okay, we're canceling this yogurt shop because it's making Demi Lovato a fat ass," and then next thing you know, that guy who owns a yogurt shop, because he didn't know, he's done, right?
I'm looking that up.
She didn't like the harmful messaging.
Yes.
Oh, because it said "eat me."
No, because
it says "eat me" on the sign said "eat me," guilt free.
Is this Demi Lovato right now?
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, go Demi! It's your birthday. I love you. You can be whatever you want to be. You can Say whatever you want. I don't want any issues with you. Tired of being the bad guy. Next story, please.
Sure. Sacha Baron Cohen is in the news now. He said he's officially canceling himself.
I got canceled in 20.
I think that's the way to do it.
I think I was one of the very first people to get canceled. I got canceled for nothing.
Yeah. Well, before anybody else cancels him, he's just going to go ahead and cancel himself. Sacha Baron Cohen has officially canceled his beloved but controversial satirical characters, which really sucks because we all love Borat, Ali G, Bruno.
Yeah, but he's just going to use it. He's going to use it just to come back. He'd be like, I know I canceled myself in 21, but here it is, 23, and I got bored, so I'd like to uncancel myself, please.
Right.
Hey, Blitz, can I uncancel myself, please, somehow?
Sure.
Blitz, eating, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, it says here, following an introduction by Seth Rogen, who applauded the British satirist for revealing the truth about the human condition by utilizing brilliant but sharp, insightful commentary, he decided that he was going to just go ahead and cancel himself, cancel all the characters. So maybe this is kind of, he's tanking,
trolling like he always does.
He's tanking the market so he can buy on the dip and be more popular again.
I'm trying to buy on the dip, but it won't let me dip.
Me either.
I'm trying to Coinbase it up right now.
Gas break dip.
I'm trying to Coinbase it in, trying to buy $1 zillion worth of something, and
it won't let me.
It's back up now.
I
know.
35.
Of course, now it is.
Yeah.
I got $26.
I've literally been trying to buy it.
I got $26. It's burning a hole in my pocket, and I want to buy something with it, and it's saying Neo.
Ethereum's back to 26.
Oh, God damn it. Straight white men.
What?
Rogan is in the news again. Joe Rogan.
Oh,
he
he's
said
saying that
straight white men are being silenced by woke culture, and he's not happy about it.
I can amen that. It's open season on straight white men's.
He said, quote,
no, for real, it is.
I know. And he said, quote, can you make a good comedy movie anymore, or have they made it so dangerous in terms of being canceled that comedy movies are no longer something you can do? He said you can never be woke enough. That's the problem. It keeps going. It keeps going further and further and further down the line. And if you get to the point where you capitulate, where you agree to the demands, it'll eventually get to straight white men are not allowed to talk because it's your privilege to express yourself when other people of color have been silenced throughout history.
I got the worst timing at all, Blitz. I'm a straight white man, and I had a lot to talk about. But right here in the cancel culture, it's just ridiculous. They don't want to hear my opinions.
Not at all.
It's open. I'll do you one better, Joe. It's open season on straight white.
That's what he's
men.
saying.
Yeah, it's like you can't do anything. You're a straight white man. You mean nothing. You're the lowest form. You're scum. You're the lowest form of humanity. Straight white men are scums. We're bad guys. Stay away from us. Do not listen. Cancel us immediately. Do not let us have a chance to do anything to better ourselves. We're straight white men. We're scums.
All right, last story.
Lummy, what are you? Scumbag.
Straight white cum.
What?
Straight white scum.
What?
Straight white scum. I have a lisp. Am I allowed to say I'm straight scum?
Now we know what you have on your mind.
I'm a scum. I have a lisp.
Lisps don't turn S's into C's.
No,
it turns C's into S's.
I have an S and a C.
Don't try to get yourself out of trouble. You messed up. That works with me. I messed up, Bubba.
I messed up, Bubba.
I jeopardized your whole company. Thank God you can say that on Twitch, and I dumped it on regular radio. You buffoon.
Some call that a Freudian slip.
God, you're stupid. You're dumb. You're a dolt. You're R. You're backward.
Yeah,
you're slow.
You're a dumpster.
You're special. You're a dumpster of smartness.
Of something.
God. And where are my $100 worth of fish?
This weekend?
Anna, you're a very unbiased bystander.
Of course.
How many times have I been told from this guy next weekend on my fish?
Many times.
What are you talking about? It's this weekend. I already have it set up. I told you last weekend that I was bringing all the shiners.
Don't you start out with you tell me nothing.
Well, I said last week. I said we're going to let the pond go for a week, and then because he put the chemicals in last week, and I said 1 week and then the fish, and I already have it all set up. And you said make a video, make sure you have it, and I have that.
But don't ever say the C word when you're supposed to say scum.
Scum.
You buffoon. God.
Scum.
Jeopardize everything we've worked so goddamn hard for.
Just got on a roll.
Just got back on Coinbase, ready to drop this 26.
Oh, did you?
Then he drops the C word.
And you drop the C word. I'm canceled, and I need the 26 just to be able to pay. No, but it's not letting me in, Blitz. Coinbase says, Bubba, I'm glad we got 100,000 people that want to sign up and use your account, making you a multimillionaire, but we can't. We're having issues because we're so freaked out.
843 Bubba, 1,300 bits.
Coinbase is so freaked out, Blitz, that they're shutting them down.
Jeez.
I'll tell you what is open is BubbaArmyShop.com or BubbaArmyStore.com, where you can buy your Bubba and or Clem and or Blitz Click T-shirts. Support your click, rep your click.
So the app and the desktop site are both not working for me.
Yeah. So, Anna, anything else? Any other great stuff you have in your 9/11 news that I'm so very riveted to?
Last
that Red
thing.
will make a standalone segment. Hello, take it away.
Last thing, and this is kind of it. You know, you might want to pay attention to this because this might be a part of the problem, Bubba, and I'm here to help you.
Hi, Bubba the Love Sponge, and I'm morbidly obese.
Exactly. Great lead in. A coworker's lunch choice influences if someone eats healthy or unhealthy.
Oh, that's true.
So you just kind of copy what's around you. Meal choices are all around
you.
you.
And Blitz have an unbelievable stacks full of Fritos and Doritos. That affects me and Lummy.
Yeah.
We eat them.
Yes, according to some Jewish doctor, we found that individuals tend to mirror the food choices of others in their social circles, which may explain one way obesity spreads through social networks.
Or you got some crazy bitch that loves to watch fat people eat.
Also that.
Yeah.
And while you're getting fatter, she's satisfying her fetish. That's what we got here.
That's
while
for
I'm
sure.
getting fatter, you're satisfying your fetish. You dirty girl.
That's me. I'm a dirty girl.
Do you have another story? Because we got another
No,
one.
I'm good. That's enough.
Are you dirty?
I'm dirty girl.
I'm going out to warm up some of my chicken.
Okay.
Not Fritos, not Doritos.
All right.
Chicken. Roasted tier, or whatever it's called.
Rotisserie?
Yeah. I got me a roasted tier chicken. I'm fixing to eat it next. Joe Exotic claims to have prostate cancer, and he wants out of prison.
He'll take anything.
Jailed Tiger King star.
Who do you think found it?
His boyfriend.
Yeah. Do you think they have prostate awareness month in prison?
Every day is prostate awareness month.
Actually, I think October is Men's Health Month, where you're supposed to I do. I think that October is the month.
October is Breast Cancer
I think
Awareness Month.
It's June. 843 Bubba, 1,000 bits. June for Father's Day.
Yeah, it's June.
Yeah, that would make
All right,
sense.
they do have a month where dads. It's Men's Health Month, and you're
Coming
supposed to
up
get
soon.
you're supposed to get your butthole checked and your prostate.
You did it in May.
But, I mean, I think, inmates in prison get an annual checkup. It was probably part of his annual checkup, and they found a mass, and now he says he has cancer. So it's sad.
Boy,
but it happens to most men. If you get old enough, you're going to get prostate cancer and cataracts. Welcome to life.
Is he serving a 22-year sentence?
Yeah, on circumstantials.
For violating wildlife laws and the murder for hire plot from longtime enemy Carol Baskin. I think I'm thinking they kind of did him a little dirty on that, don't you think? I mean, he got a little Bubba Clem railroaded, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yep.
But nobody's there to help him. I'm sure he's telling everybody, I got a whole bunch of lawyers that are working on an appeal, but you don't hear nothing about the guy, right? Now, Dan, if you do,
unfortunately, technically, he's kind of guilty, but
he's guilty of some stuff. But the appeal process is so slow. The clemency process is slow. It's all such a slow process, and it's a shame because these guys are in jail and they're every day is like a dog day. I'm sure that every day takes forever to get through, and we're like, oh yeah, they'll get out in a few months.
Well, the
or
only
a
person
year
that can
or
give him a
two,
pardon is the president
because it's federal.
Yeah,
and that Biden is not going to pardon.
No, because
Joe
he was kind of a Trump guy, and Trump did nothing for him.
Right.
And now he actually formally asked Biden for one.
The prison has approved testing to verify what stage it's in. My body is tired. I've lost a tremendous amount of weight.
He's already skinny.
The mouth sores are out of control.
Whoa.
I throw up more than I eat. Phillips told the Post Saturday afternoon that Joe has not been diagnosed with prostate cancer and is still
self-diagnosis.
Man, I'm telling you right now, my roommate.
I was on WebMD. I think I got prostate cancer.
My roommate said my prostate's enlarged, and so I think I might have cancer. It's premature to whether to say it's prostate cancer or not. Joe Now, how is Joe tweeting? Joe tweeted Saturday that he has a May 22nd, May 27th.
They have access to computers.
They do?
Mm-hmm.
Some of them have phones, I think, right?
Joe tweeted Saturday that he has a May 27th appointment with an oncologist and a few days later with a urologist. Now they report a biopsy will also be scheduled on a tumor on my right side below my ribs.
That's lung cancer.
They're also scheduling a colonoscopy and an endoscopy, whatever the
endoscopy.
Hell. Yeah, that too. Now, what are those two, Dan?
Well, colonoscopy looks in the colon for cancers, and endoscopy goes through the mouth and looks in your stomach and your small bowel, the first couple centimeters of your small bowel, like 15 or 20.
So they have to on the top part of the bowels, they have to go through the mouth.
Yep.
They can't put the rod all the way up.
No, because it can't navigate the small intestines. The small intestines are like over 20 feet long, and they're real, they're small and they're curved and they're tortuous, and you'll never get a scope through all that. So they scope the bottom to get to the colon, and they try to get past the cecum into the very end of the small intestines, and then when they go from the top, they go through the stomach and they get into the duodenum or duodenum, which is the first section of your small intestines. You never get to the middle section.
I mean, what other show can break it down like this, man? I mean, no other radio program with this much vibe and swagger can break down the colonoscopy and the endocrinological.
Right. I got a question. If you say you have cancer and you can't afford like chemotherapy or whatever, you don't have health insurance, is it best to just commit a crime, go to prison, and then the state will pay for it? Is that the move?
You're not going to get good care, though.
I am not endorsing that whatsoever.
I'm just asking.
Almost everyone with cancer in Florida.
What did Anna say? I was looking
funding.
at my shirts. What now?
Like, if you can't afford treatment.
Oh, clicks up. Hold on. Stand by.
Oh, sorry.
Hold on. And Blitz clicks 5 minutes behind mine. There you go.
Hey.
There's a Clem's Click shirt right there. Boom.
That looks
6X?
It looks like we're going to 5X.
Okay.
Looks like we're going to 5X.
Lose some weight.
Here's the back of it. Blitz, and then here's another little.
Hey.
There you go. There's the Clem's Click. Blitz.
That's awesome looking.
Thank you, buddy. Oh, which one are which click? You're my.
I'm in your click.
Yeah.
I'm not on the picture, but I'm in your click.
Well, you're not. I mean, easy. You just.
I'm not saying. I'm part of your click.
Maybe we'll have a Dan shirt one of these days.
That'd be awesome.
All right. So what were we saying? If you get
I just
cancer
had a question,
if you get cancer and you don't got money,
yeah, you can't afford treatment.
Then there's all kinds of programs for people with cancer that can't afford treatment.
I'm just saying,
absolutely programs in Florida.
Let me rephrase the question. If you're in prison and you have cancer, the state will pay for treatment.
Yes.
Okay.
Not the best treatment, but it'll pay for something.
Okay. All right.
So I mean, if you want the best treatment, you probably don't want to do it in jail.
Of course.
Prisoners don't get the best treatment.
Right.
They get decent treatment.
But they do get
they
some
get treatment. Though.
They get treatment at leisure.
Wow.
By the way, BubbaArmyStore.com has the new Clem's Click, and the Blitz Click is right behind the clicks.
New tonight, the crypto craze is so popular.
Blitz, that's why Bitcoin went up yesterday. Tampa Bay restaurants are now taking Bitcoin, or at least 3 or 4 of them.
Customers at a Bay Area restaurant are using.
Now, Blitz, if you have Bitcoin and you want to pay, how would you even go to the restaurant and pay it? Like, how would you even do that?
Usually there's a QR code.
Right.
Which is their wallet address.
Right.
And you click that.
You transfer it from your wallet to their wallet.
Yep.
Using it to pay their checks.
Bitcoin to buy dinner. Dogecoin for drinks.
Blitz, I don't know if I want to. Like, I want to hold on to my crypto. I don't want to buy drinks with it.
Then don't.
Knowlesmar business owner is letting customers use it, and he says they love it. Melanie Michael is live.
Oh, they're sending the seasoned veteran out there, Blitz. They got Takug. They got Takug out
Shelved
there.
up.
Knowlesmar at Beechwood. I hope you can explain because
Melanie Michaels looks good.
Do that.
She got a nice tan.
Of a coin is what I'm guessing.
It is so, it's so difficult, but it's fascinating. People can't stop talking about it. So this business owner basically decided to take a chance. Why not? Let his customers use Bitcoin.
Now, Blitz, the only thing that sucks is, like, let's say that, your dinner was $86, okay?
Right.
And at the time, you're buying or accepting Bitcoin at $86, but like later that night it could tank and you'd be only worth 46.
Or you could
make a lot of money.
Yeah, or you could get it and all of a sudden it's worth 200.
To pay the bill.
So it's dinner. Hey, Blitz, it's dinner and gambling, isn't it?
Sure is.
Hey, listen, honey, you know that $86?
Yeah.
It only cost us really. Well, no, I guess at the end of the day, it cost you $86 at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick Pappas,
No, but you could be the guy. Like wasn't the very first Bitcoin transaction the infamous Papa John's pizza?
Yep, 10,000 Bitcoins for a pizza.
For like 2 Papa John's pizzas, and it's worth like what, 50 million now or something?
Oh yeah, whatever. I mean, 10 million times or 10,000 times whatever it's worth now.
Restaurant business is a busy one where the business itself
Those Pappas's Blitz are always on the cutting edge. You know that.
depends on the bottom line. This lifelong Floridian and Bay Area restaurant owner says he has one goal each day: keep his customers happy.
That's a nice place. It
is nice.
What is that place called?
You should go there.
Beachwood. It used to be where City Fish was in Oldsmar by the racetrack.
Yep.
That's nice. What's it called?
Beachwood.
Which calls for creativity, Nick says. No ideas too big or bold, including Bitcoin to pay the dinner bill.
Blitz, we got Bitcoin, but I don't want to buy dinner with my Bitcoin.
No.
When I told this to my parents, they were like, what are you doing? I don't even understand it. But I think that's part of the intrigue of it. It's not fully understood yet.
Yep, the crypto craze brought on the brainstorming. Nick himself was curious about the currency, so he figured, why not? Maybe his customers.
I wonder how many customers.
Oh, it's a seafood place.
I wonder how many. I wonder how many customers really pay with Bitcoin.
I'm sure a lot of people go there just to do that. You know.
Oh, and say, listen, I want to buy it. Well, yeah.
Go for it. And boy, did
it's
they.
new, it's
Hold on,
novel.
I guess they're going to give us some stats here. Hold on.
He says diners love discussing Dogecoin and using Bitcoin to buy a meal.
There you
It's
go.
really interesting, and it's fun. Like I said, it's something different. Our customers like it. It's fun to talk about. And
probably pretty brilliant marketing. The fact that if you like to go to this place, you're going to go there regardless of what, you know, if you have to pay cash or credit card or whatever. But then people that are into cryptocurrency would be like, this is a place that takes it, so let's go try it out. Right?
It's interesting.
Nick says
Nick Pappas, you're pretty smart, buddy.
he is well aware crypto carries a risk, but also he points out a reward. He says letting customers choose how to pay the check is a choice that sparks.
Look at Blitz, he takes them all.
Oh yeah.
He takes them all.
Doge,
Look at that.
the whole
Conversation about currency at his restaurants.
I actually, Blitz, almost want to go there just so I can see.
Exactly. There you go.
For real.
Wood and Flamestone.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't bring my wallet, but I got this Bitcoin thing and a QR code. And I don't know how to do it.
I got my iPhone and a QR wallet.
Give me an hour and I'll figure it out.
The risk and
That's not what I would do. I'd be like, Blitz, come to Beachcombers and help me out with this thing, please.
Can you bring some cash, Blitz? I don't know how to do this QR code thing.
He started doing this at his restaurant across the street at Flamestone back in 2014.
This guy
That's the
did?
one.
Yeah.
Flamestone's the one I want to go to.
That's across the street.
$50.
Yeah, I've been there.
They literally
This Pappas guy's really got it going on.
pay exactly $50 in Bitcoin. Doesn't matter what the price is at.
While Nick allows crypto as payment, he also admits the currency is volatile. Financial advisor Steve Overton agrees.
Yeah, but here's the deal. Within the restaurant industry, because I've been in it, ideally, after everything's all said and done, labor costs, food costs, everything figured in, debt service, taxes, everything. If you run a pretty good restaurant, and seafood even has higher margins because you can charge more, and you got liquor like that guy does. He has liquor.
Yeah.
You can arguably you're making about 30 or 35% on that meal. So something that costs you, $100, a bill that was $100, at the end of the day, you're making about $35 on a $100 bill. So I don't think Bitcoin Blitz fluctuates. Now, yesterday it did.
Yeah.
But normally, it doesn't fluctuate 35%.
No.
So you'll always be on the good of it.
And not everyone is using Bitcoin to pay.
Right, and not exactly.
I'm sure it's a tiny percentage.
Right.
In fact, he says this currency causes him concern. So
Oh, here comes Johnny. Here
Poopy
comes Johnny
pants.
Poopy
his
Pants.
advice
Yeah.
is simple
Here comes Johnny Poopy Pants.
Have fun,
and
please.
blunt. Say no to crypto.
It can be gone tomorrow. I'm telling you, it can be vapor overnight.
It's a wild ride, definitely.
But here's the thing, man. I've put some money into this, and here's the bottom line: I'm not relying on any of that money to be able to live or pay my bills.
Yeah, me either.
But I'm just saying, if you are relying on it to live or pay your bills, then you're doing it. You're doing it wrong.
Yep.
You're not listening to Kevin Hazlett.
Wrap it up, Melody, the old coog.
A wild ride indeed. I don't understand it, but I know.
Her husband's a smart man. I guarantee he's got a bunch of crypto.
You can
Who's her
spend it,
husband?
and it's going up and down in the market and
Mr.
driving
Melanie
you crazy.
Michael.
No matter how this currency craze ends, Nick says he wanted to just really do something unique for his customers. And if you don't like it, don't use it. Say it's a no-go. But he always says, as everyone does, cash is king. I'm Melanie.
Not really.
Not anymore. Well, who is her husband, you said?
I don't know. Some guy that married her 10 years ago.
Oh, I thought he was like someone in the community, prominent
Yeah,
person.
Everybody's in the community.
Yeah, Chet.
Okay.
Yeah, Melanie Michael's husband.
Yeah. On our YouTube channel, which is at The Bubba Army, which we're quickly approaching 40,000 subs, Anna hangs out with Gouda
Yeah.
and hates Blue to death. That's right, an 8-minute video of Anna and how
I
she
could be
talks.
disciplining the cat.
Hi, Gouda. I'm sure, like you,
Oh
do
yeah.
you change your voice like when you talk
Oh
to Gouda?
yeah.
Can you give me a little example?
Yeah. Well, whenever I greet them, I don't know why I do this, but I'm always like, "Hello."
So you only say that a million times a day anyway.
Do I?
So you're saying as soon as they hear the keys going in the lock and you walk in,
I go, "Hello."
hello,
Yeah.
like Mrs. Doubtfire kind of deal.
Yeah.
All right. Then what?
And then I'm like really nice to Gouda, and then I say, your
ever say-
sister's a C, and she sucks.
You'll say that?
Oh yeah.
You'll be like, hey, Gouda, your sister's the C word.
Yeah, I'm like, what is the
I hate that
C word?
bitch.
Yeah, I hate her.
And
She
then
sucks.
they're like, hey, me and you, Gouda, will go to my room and hang out, and Blue we're gonna shut the door, of course, and Blue can sit out here and
Yeah.
Scratch the carpet.
scratch the carpet.
Yeah, kick rocks.
Do you ever do that sometimes where you just
yeah.
let Gouda in your room?
Oh yeah,
Now, does Blue even care?
She's actually been scratching the carpet under my door. It looks terrible, and it's probably going to cost hundreds of dollars to fix because they're going to have to replace the whole carpet.
Better get that scratch pad.
You better become better friends with Big Red because he can lay carpet too.
Oh really?
Yeah, right before you guys check out, I'm gonna have to send the Blitz. I'm gonna have to send the Get Fresh crew over there on the weekend to get it all, so they can get their deposit back. If not, if the apartment complex has to fix something, they gouge the hell out of you.
There's no security deposit because they'd have to replace the entire carpet.
Well, we can get some carpet from our boy at 99centflooring.com.
Nice.
GC Supply.
Yeah, we can get some carpet.
That would be fantastic.
Does the whole carpet have to be replaced?
Yes. Yeah. I'll take a picture of it and
Why?
send it to you.
Because you just lived there so long and it's
No,
just...
do you not listen, Bubba? The cat tears it up with its claws.
I thought just that little section.
No, I actually left Rachel. It wasn't even a passive aggressive note. It was just like a WTF. We need to work on a solution note.
A scratch pad?
No, there's tons of scratch pads, but the cat, the Blue, she just wants in my room so bad that she scratches. my
What
carpet.
does she do when she gets in there, though?
There is a...
She doesn't get in the room.
There's a remedy to that.
Kill the cat.
Let her in your room.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying. What does she do when she gets in there?
Well, she just goes under the bed and she won't get out. And I don't want her to sleep in my room because then they make noise while I'm trying to sleep, and it's just annoying.
It's you being the bitch. Rachel should send a very aggressive letter back to you saying, "Listen, you uptight bitch. If you just open your door up and let him in, we wouldn't have any of these issues."
That would work out well. What would you do if she wrote that to you?
Well, half the time I'm not even home, so it's
you
not
wouldn't
like
swing on her or nothing, would you?
No. What are you talking
Get
about?
that on tape.
I'm just saying, like, do girls ever like us guys?
Yeah,
like
ratchet hoes.
I swung on Tom Bean one
Yeah,
time.
because you're a ratchet hoe.
And he right hooked me. I mean, Blitz. I mean, have you swung on a guy before?
I mean, not a friend.
Oh,
I've pushed friends, but not swung on them.
I've swung on a couple friends, and we're best of friends.
I've only swung on one person in my life, and that was my sister.
You did?
Yeah.
You swung on her?
Oh, yeah.
Did you connect?
She didn't swing at Carmen, though.
No, I didn't swing at Carmen. Did I connect? Kind of. But
Little Gray's deal?
Yeah.
Did she come back with a counter?
It wasn't a closed fist, so it wasn't something like that.
Oh, it was a bitch slap?
Yeah.
Oh, those don't count.
She smacked her on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
bitch
but
slaps
I
don't
definitely
count.
went for the face.
I think all guys have probably swung on your best friend before.
I have never swung on my best friend.
I've never swung on my best friend.
No.
And I've gotten into...
Oh, heated arguments and maybe some shoving, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Shoving.
Maybe I got an anger issue. I don't know
You
not
think?
anymore.
How many best friends have you...
I swung on Hatley. I swung on Tom Bean.
You choked out Tuttle.
And I swung on him.
Yeah.
God, there's been I think me and Larry Plummer have swung on each other a few times.
Yeah, there's a few I can think of.
Who else?
I'm not going to say on there.
Oh. Might cause issues.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, a couple others. I swung on B. Fudd once. Bad. son of a bitch wouldn't do. I mean, I don't even want to get into that. You know what?
Can I text you one person? I have a question. If you've ever swung on.
Okay, go ahead. And let me just tell you this right now. I'm not really proud of any of this. Like, don't think that I'm like, Mr. Johnny Tough Guy because I swung on somebody.
I know that there was. Don't say it at all.
Oh, don't say that.
No, I know. But
my Lord, where's my blitz as a
hold
dick?
on, hold on.
Me?
But you didn't answer the question.
Yeah, I swung on that guy, and he knows it.
I know.
Yeah, he was there.
Hogan. I mean,
Whoa.
Not Hogan. I never swung on Hogan.
Yeah.
No, Hogan swung on me one time.
He did?
Not
Blitz.
Was it his fist?
Blitz.
It was his thermos.
My wife. Hogan one time and we
I'm not cold.
What?
I'm not afraid.
I like tomatoes.
I'm not hungry.
We put on a brave face.
I'm all of that. I'm
down.
cold, afraid, and hungry. So one time me and Hogan were all tore up. I mean, just absolutely wrecked on all kinds of things.
So it was a Tuesday.
Yeah, and so we were in the gym, and I'm like, he's like, let's lock up. And I go, nah, I ain't locking up. I said, why don't you show me how you lock up light with a guy you like? So he locked up with me. Pretty cool. He goes, that's light, that's feather. I go, show me how you lock up with somebody you don't like. And I thought Blitz would just be a tad more aggressive.
Yeah, he'd go like just kind of show you.
Yeah, he threw me down on the ground. He goes, I had to work that way with Angle for the first 5 minutes because he come in so Johnny Stiffsville.
Right.
Because Angle's a real wrestler. So when Hogan first wrestled Angle comes in at 1,000 miles an hour, shoot. Hogan said, I had to throw that little guy. It's fair.
Nice.
Are you working on the Hogan category, Lum?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, good. Great.
I got a couple different categories. I went over it with
I
Blitz.
got a lot of different categories. I got a lot of different categories. Good.